Hi, friends. It's time for lesson 14, session 2 on page 309. Remember, we're adding three numbers together, and you need to look for what equations do you know? What two numbers can you add that you know the answer to? That's how I would approach this. Okay. On page 309, it says Pat collects 8 cans of food. So you're going to circle 8. Max collects 2 cans. And May collects 4 cans. How many cans do they collect in all? In all is your word clue that you are adding. Okay, I want you to try this. Yesterday, we did a couple of different strategies. So I want you to try and see what works best for you. Okay, so go ahead and pause it now. And restart it. Okay, pause it and then restart it when you're done. So I'm gonna go because I already know what I would do. So you can do counters, you can do all sorts of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do counters because I did that yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You see what I did? I just counted on. So I did 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8 plus 2 plus 4 is 14. So this is one way I could take them together and say, okay, this is 10, 8. I know plus 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. I could also do it with numbers. 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. I can keep going. I could do 8 plus 2 plus 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 8 plus 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. There we go. This is not a doubles fact, so I was wrong. It doesn't end up to be a doubles fact. If this was a 6, it's 4, right? Yes. If this was a 6, then it would be a doubles fact, but it's not. So I still have 8 as the biggest number and 6 is being added on. Oh, it's hard to see, but hopefully you guys can find one of these that works for you. You can do it any which way that works for you. So the next page, it just kind of connects your thinking to what the book would have done. So I'll keep 8 plus 2 plus 4 up here. And what they did is they did it with a tens frame. So we can absolutely use a tens frame. 1 line across, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines down. So I'm going to do X's, O's, and then this one will be my squiggly friend, okay? Because I'm doing 3 numbers. I don't have 3 different colors, but I can make 3 different shapes. So I'm going to fill in 8 X's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to fill in 9, 10. Look at that, I made 10. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left over. Okay, I'm on page 310 now. I turned the page, but so they did 8 plus 2 is 10, and they filled in the tens frame. And then they have these 4 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes 10 plus 4, which we know is 14. Turn the page to page 311. Number 1 wants to know how is your way, like model it, and how is it different? So they modeled it with this. And I would say for me, it was the same because I got the same answer. I got the same sum. I got 14. I drew the same shapes. I did not put them in a tens frame, so that is how it would be different. I didn't use that model. Okay, you can write down how yours was different and how it was yours the same. Number 2 says, how could a tens frame help you? Well, a tens frame can help you because it's a visual way for you to see 10, and 10 is a friendly number. So it helps you make 10. 10 is a friendly number. Remember ER says Okay, number 3. Asha makes 6 puppets. Jay makes 4 puppets. Tomas makes 3 puppets. How many puppets do they make in all? I'm just writing it down, but you should put a box around it. So we're going to use a tens frame and we're going to do X's, O's, and squiggles. All right, here I go. Here's my tens frame. Okay, 6 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 squiggles. 1, 2, 3. I can tell right away I've made 10 and then I have 1, 2, 3 left over. I know 10 plus 3 equals 13. They have 13 puppets in all. Pause it if you need to write any of this down. Okay. So on the top of page 312, it says find 9 plus 2 plus 1. Hopefully from our friends of 10 or our make 10, you're able to see that 9 plus 1 is 10. And then you have this plus 2 left over. Oops, 10 plus 2 is not 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. If you need to see it in a tens frame, you can absolutely do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I have X's, O's, and squiggles. Okay, 9 X's. Filling in all of them but 1 because I know the tens frame holds 10. 1 less than 10 is 9. Now 1, 2, and 1 squiggle. There's 1, 2 left over. This becomes 10 plus 2 equals 12. Okay, same ways, just 1 I have to use the model and 1 I just know. Remember, it's mental math. We do it in our minds. All right, number 5 says Ava draws 4 stars. This is number 5. Ava draws 4 stars. Jaden, we have a Jaden draws 6 stars. Isabella draws 5 stars. Okay, then it says how many stars do they draw in all? Well, I can see right away a problem I can solve. So I know 4 plus 6, that's a friend of 10. I could also say 4 plus 5, that's a little bit harder. I know 4 plus 5 is 9 because 4 plus 6 is 10. 5 is 1 less than 6. So 4 plus 5 is 9, but that was a little bit harder. So I'm going to do 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 5 is 15. They also show you that one using the tens frame in your books. They use red, blue, and yellow. So hopefully you can get to 10 plus 5 equals 15. They have 15 stars. Let's see. I'm going to erase so you're not in this glare. Okay, number 6, it says find 5 plus 4 plus 5. 5 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to look and see what 2 numbers I know I can add together easily. So I can add 5 plus 4, that makes 9. Or I could do 5 plus 5, and that makes my 10. Those are friends of 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. I still have this 4, so I'm going to add the 4 in. 10 plus 4 is 14. You could use a tens frame on it if you wanted to. So this would be X, O, and squiggles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4 O's. And then I'm going to do 5 squiggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 plus 4 is 14. All right, turn the page. We're on 313. These are just practice. So you're practicing adding 3 numbers. I believe they give you the tens frames and then you have to practice adding those numbers. So we're going to go through a couple of these pretty quickly because you're doing the same strategy. You're trying to find, for most of these, it looks like you could find friends of 10. If you know 10, because 10, again, is a very friendly number. So problem number 1 says 3 plus 7 plus 2. So hopefully you can look at that and say, oh, I know 3 plus 7 is 10. I have to add in the 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. If you need to, you can do X's, O's, and squiggles in a tens frame. Number 2, we're going to add 5 plus 7 plus 5. If I look at this, I know my doubles fact of 5 plus 5 makes 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. I easily added 3 numbers. Number 3 is 8 plus 2 plus 5. 8 plus 2 plus 5. Oh my gosh. We went over this so much. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Wow, I am doing so great. And I hope you guys are too. All right, now I'm going on to problem number 4. Problem number 4 says 6 plus 3 plus 4. 6 plus 3 plus 4. And this is problem number 4. So on this one, I'll use the tens frame because I hope some of you might still need it, and that's okay. So X's, O's, and squiggles. 6 X's, 4, 5, and 6. 3 O's, 1, 2, 3. 4 squiggles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 10 plus 3. Nice. I could also do 6 plus 4 plus 3, move those around. I just switched the 4 and the 3 because then my 4 is next to my 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Okay. All right, now below number 5, it says 3 plus 7 plus 4. So I'm going to do 3 plus 7 plus 4. All right. I know 3 plus 7 is a friend of 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. I could also find my doubles fact. I could, switch it to where the 4 is near the 3. 3 plus 4 I know is 7. 7 plus 7 I know is 14. Wow. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Please watch this again if you need to, because I know this can be tricky stuff, but it's really, really good for your brains. Please let me know if you have any questions or how I can help at all.